Hi readers, I'm Red Crayon, and I'm here to tell you about the importance of the front and back cover of the book. So many people that read The Day the Crayons Quit simply overlook the importance and significance of the covers, and it just makes me so mad. Let's start by looking at the front cover. 3 of the 4 crayons on the cover, including myself, are looking directly at you, the reader. We are looking right at you to show demand. We want you to look at us and see that we mean business. Additionally, my happy pal, Green Crayon, is checking his watch because he does not have time for this. Green Crayon is content and really has no complaints, so he feels his time could be spent in a better way than a protest. Green Crayon also is not holding up his sign, rather he has placed it upside down on the ground and is leaning on it. You think he could put in a little effort for the greater good of the crayon box. What a selfish little stick of wax. Another important thing to notice on the front cover is that we are protesting with signs. The only time you see these signs are on the front and back covers. In the book, we use a different form of protest, letters. At first, we were all so mad at Duncan for the way he has been misusing us, so we started protesting with signs, though that didn't get Duncan's attention, so we changed our strategies and decided to directly write the letters to Duncan, stating our individual issues. The signs are written in all different colors to show that all the crayons are working together to get what we deserve. Now, let's flip to the back cover. Check out those fine-looking crayons. Again, we have demand from our 4 crayons on the back. They are looking directly at the reader to show that you are now part of the story. Once again, we are marching in a circle, protesting with signs. Now, I don't want to give anything away, but there is a chance we are protesting again because Duncan went back to his old coloring habits. He heard our complaint and changed his ways for a while. But we could be protesting because he went back to only using black for the outlines, using gray for too large of pictures, not only using yellow for the sun, and flat out forgetting about pink and beige. Oh no, I've said too much. But, as you can see, the covers are important and should never be overlooked.
Hi guys, it's Purple Crayon. I'm here to talk about the book jacket as a peritextual feature. First of all, let it be noted that I am very upset with the illustrator of this book for not taking advantage of my beautiful potential as much as he should have. Clearly, he did not understand how wonderful I would have looked on the cover. After all, purple is the color of royalty. What a missed opportunity. Anyways, the first thing you will notice about the book jacket is that it reflects the same images that are found on the physical cover of the book. This, of course, is very important. By repeating the protest scenes on the front and back cover of both the jacket and the book, we are emphasizing our discontentment and outrage with Duncan, our owner. Secondly, it is important to look at the flaps of the book jacket. This is my favorite part, for obvious reasons. On the first flap, we have a brief summary of the book. After reading it, we get hints as to what us crayons are fighting for. Also, there is a slight mention to the author of this book, putting him in the spotlight for a moment, even though I'm the one who should really get some credit. Also on the first flap, we have, wait for it, Missing Beams, featuring yours truly, Purple Crayon. Oh, and a little bit of Red Crayon too, but no one really notices him. These missing beams are important because they mirror images that can be found repeated in different locations of this book. These pictures allude to the importance of our drawings. Also, the missing beams are breaking up and indenting the text on the first and second flaps. This shows how our drawings are the defining portion of our arguments and can occasionally overrun the text. The second flap of the book jacket gives important information about the author and illustrator. This is necessary because without the author and illustrator, and myself, this book would not have been possible. By laying out their accomplishments, we know that these men know their stuff. Thanks for studying the book jacket with me, guys. Even though there should have been a lot more of me on the jacket, we know that the jacket is still very important to the story. See you soon. Your royal friend, Purple Crayon.
Hey everyone, it's me, Green Crayon. Today I'm going to be talking about the end pages, which is a peritextual feature. A little background on me first. I am genuinely a pretty happy crayon that gets used enough, but not too much. I am just so annoyed with the yellow crayon and orange crayon who will not stop bickering. One thing that I like about the end pages are that I am pictured by different crayons throughout the 4 pages. Sometimes I am next to yellow, although he just whines about being the color of the sun. Sometimes I am next to pink crayon. She is super nice. Sometimes I am next to black crayon. He kind of intimidates me. Sometimes I am next to the blue crayon. He works really hard and I look up to him. Well, you get the point. Because we are constantly pictured next to different crayons, it really shows that we are all connected not only as family, but as friends. Although some of us may be closer to others, we all have a strong relationship which is all made possible because of Duncan. Because of him, we all come together to create beautiful pictures for everyone to enjoy. One may think when passing by the end pages that they are unimportant, insignificant, or trivial, but in all reality, this is not the case at all. Like I said earlier, the beginning end pages show us interacting happily, but as you probably know, the book is full of conflict. Every crayon has something or someone to complain about. Most are angry at Duncan, and all want their problems addressed. At this point in the book, no crayon is talking nicely about one another. There is definitely not the union that was seen earlier. You may be asking, so what? Well, turn to the end pages at the back of the book. What do you see? All of us are friends again, pictured next to each other. One of my favorite things to see is yellow and orange crayon next to each other, laughing and having a grand time. As you can see in the end pages, they are doing just that. The end pages complete a full circle. It is almost like the end pages in the beginning of the book are a brand new box of crayons, and the end pages at the end of the book are when the crayons have come back together and can be somewhat considered new again. All in all, many people may quickly pass by the end pages or may not even glance at them, but that is definitely their mistake, because they have missed out on key information and a deeper look into the whole book, and the friendship of the crayons. If you have stayed with me this long and read this far, a little advice is to always take a gander at the end pages. Your easily annoyed but still good friend, Green Crayon.
Hello, I am Blue Crayon. I apologize for being so short and stubby, but I am Duncan's favorite color. The title page is very important to our cause. As you can see, the box is shut. I, along with the other crayons, are closed for business. This picture displays us coming together and coming up with the idea to write letters to express our unhappiness with Duncan.